So I'm really grateful that Dominique Devezin has joined us. Dominique is a person who's been on the front lines, working and so on with her job, but like millions of others, life has turned, through no fault of her own, has put her in a position of financial distress. But Give Directly responded. And Dominique, I just would love for you to share a little bit of your story, and we'd love to know how this cash support helps, but really we want to know how you're doing and how you're fighting your way through to what we hope is the other side.
Thank you for having me. So basically, March 16th, we got notified that that was going to be the start of our stay-at-home order. So that was also my last day of work. And, it was just a bunch of chaos that was going on with, what everyone was going to do about paying their bills. And I had just bought a new car, so I was nervous about that as well. So I get food stamps, and I use the Fresh EBT app, and they were offering, $1,000 to help with, anything that I may need. And so I ended up applying for it, and I qualified for it. So at first I was a little skeptical, it's giving free money. It's a nice amount of money. So I was a little skeptical about it. I went ahead with the process, and I did it on a Saturday, and by Monday I had received the money, which was perfect because I hadn't had been getting unemployment yet. It hadn't kicked in yet or any of that, So that really came at the right time. My daughter's also out of school, so she's at home way more. So that actually covered a lot of expenses and things that I needed, to keep her busy as well as myself during this time.
Dominique, I was struck when you said the day the stay-at-home order went out, you lost your job.
Yes.
For many of us, we read that in the newspaper or we heard it on the news. But the idea that in this moment in which the pandemic started to scare us all over the world, immediately you were on your own and struggling with these basic expenses. We thank you for joining us. We thank you for your honesty and vulnerability and sharing your story. But mostly we wish you and your daughter and all of those you love the strength to recover quickly. And we hope these gifts, which come from so many millions of people around the world to Give Directly, we hope this small gift to you will help you get back on your feet as quickly as possible and regain your strength and your pride and your confidence and your sustainability as soon as possible. So thank you, Dominique, for joining us. Any last words you'd like to share with our audience?
Just to stay inside and be hopeful and to be kind to others, because we're all going through it together. And if we understand and help each other, we can get to where we want to be.
And on your behalf, but not in your name, I would just say on behalf of so many others, please. We've talked about just, doing one thing. And maybe it's just to give $1, or maybe it's to volunteer for one activity. Consider going to the site. This is such an extraordinary time. Everybody needs a little bit of help, and everybody has some help to give. So please, even if you don't have much, consider giving something right now. And if you can't give cash, at least invite someone else to join us at the Call to Unite. At least help build the community. Everyone can do at least one thing. And if there's one message that we've heard over these last 15 or 20 hours, it's that we all have a responsibility, and I dare say the opportunity to grow and develop if we give just a little bit more. Thank you again, Dominique.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks.